them.
All right, it's not fun with the coaching search. This weather isn't fun either.
No. Jason, we just about 2 minutes ago, before Leah went live, we showed video of just white. Yeah. You know, and that you're talking about the squalls moving from west to east. I mean, that's no joke when you're out on the roads.
Not at all. One big main squall, and it prompted that emergency statement on everyone's phone, almost similar to like a tornado warning or a destructive severe thunderstorm warning. Similar situation as far as being out in it, not fun. Now, it's not one of those things where you've got to go to the lowest point of your home.
Of course.
And treat it like a tornado warning, but as far as heading out and about, give it a moment. Take a look right now, show you what's going on downtown Cleveland. Okay, things are actually improving here a little bit. The visibility is better as that squall has now moved through downtown Cleveland. Edgewater Beach, too, looking a little better. You can actually almost see out towards the Lakewood area, or towards that Cleveland sign, I should say. Not good in Parma. This is looking off to the north and west again. Can barely see anything. Better weather here now, 90 and I-77, but notice the slowdown, because if those cars are traveling at this point east or even south, they're going to encounter very slow travel, and this is what most folks are going to have to deal with for the drive home tonight. Well, it's a really ill-timed snow squall, that's for sure. Temperatures are in the teens, wind chills at or below zero, and here is this squall. My goodness, and we're actually getting a little bit of snow behind it from Westlake to the airport back over to Parma along 480. 480 likely a slow go, as well as 271. Some of the worst weather now. This is the squall from basically Hudson up to Solon, and then extending back through Geauga County up to Madison. So we've got that snow squall warning, Geauga and Lake, until 5:45. Let's go ahead and time and track this. Akron moving through as we speak. Ravenna 5:34, Southington 5:48. On into Champion Warren closer to 6 o'clock. You can see right now downtown Akron about to get slammed with this squall. Right now it's moving between Copley, Montrose, Fairlawn, right along Route 18 there. But boy, Akron, you guys are up next. West Akron getting it pretty bad right now. And then we slide all the way down to the south. Eventually here, Chippewa, the Orville area, moving through Worcester in about the next 5 to 10 minutes also, and then that will then move off into Stark County. So this squall is getting warned as it moves off to the east. Ravenna 5:30, North Canton 5:40, on to Warren closer to 6 o'clock. Austintown, by the way, 18 inches of snow was #1 across northern Ohio. They're going to get it at about 6 o'clock. Snow squall warning, this is reported Stark, Summit, and Wayne. That's until 5:45. Again, right along this snow squall, we are all getting warned for reduced visibility down to a quarter of a mile or less, 30, 35 mile per hour wind gusts, whiteout conditions. I had a lot of folks on the west side send me texts saying, you just cannot believe what went through our area. It was nasty, and that's exactly what happened there. And again, a lot of folks at least got the alerts on the phone, so that's what it's from. It's from that snow squall. Cold weather advisory, by the way, later tonight into tomorrow morning, wind chills to 20 below. I do think we'll have another slew of school closings once again. Lows tonight around 1 with wind chills to 20 below. We hit 0 last night, so we're a little warmer tonight. 11 tomorrow, frigid start, chills to 15 below. I know, we want this to end. Alerts Thursday and Friday, frigid morning chills. I think there could be school closings both of these days. A little better for the weekend, and hey, next week we could be back into the middle 20s, slightly warmer by Groundhog Day. We'll talk more about that snow squall coming through at 5:30.